Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach. This is Fitness Fasting episode 19, and we are on day 10 of the Master Cleanse. So, guys, I wanted to run down quick just exactly how you make this Master Cleanse drink. I keep talking about this lemonade drink, and if you've been following along, I haven't exactly said how to make it yet. So, it's very simple. It's just uh, you grab your 12-ounce 14-ounce glass out of the kitchen, whatever, and put 2 tablespoons of grade B maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a tenth of a teaspoon or just a little pinch or as much as you can handle cayenne pepper, and and then just fill it with 8 to 10 ounces of water. Stir it up, drink it. The only thing I do not in line with what I just said is I don't put the cayenne pepper in the water. I take a 500 milligram tablet capsule and so just swallow it down like that. So, and then also I was reconfirming how to come off of this fast because a lot of people break the master cleanse after 10 days. 10 days is kind of the prescribed healing effects. After 10 days of being on the master cleanse, you're going to have some positive results. So today's day 10. I could be going tomorrow into a break the fast. And so on day 1 of breaking this fast, and technically it's a liquid diet, not a fast, but they call it like a liquid fast, would be fresh squeezed orange juice tomorrow, and I just have several glasses. Oh, cheers, Angel Dust. Good to see you. Zach Attack is definitely on the prowl. I am doing great on this fast, and I am really committed to this weight loss here. So day 1 would be just fresh squeezed orange juice, and that's it for that day. And then the second day, you could just have several glasses throughout the day. And then if you're still hungry with only drinking orange juice, you can add some like maple syrup to that OJ. I can't see that tasting very good, but day 2, you go with the OJ for the breakfast and then have some vegetable soup, maybe for lunch or dinner. Some of the broth, some of the veggies, whatever your digestion can handle. Because after 10 days of not eating any food, your stomach doesn't have the digestive enzymes that's just not ready to take a big punch of, like, say, some disgusting junk food. Or like I've broke a fast before where I just went to Taco Bell and I was in pain for the rest of the day. So that'd be day 1 and 2, OJ, and then OJ and vegetable soup. And then day 3, well, let me just cover this vegetable soup. It'd be something real simple, like just your onions and carrots and celery and maybe a couple chunks of potato, and then just in your water with your seasonings, or some bone broth stock or some vegetable stock would be wonderful for that too. So that'd be the third day. I mean the second day. Then the third day you continue with the OJ, continue with the soup, but then you just add in some fresh fruits and veggies and a salad, just throughout the day. Those food options, and those are pretty good food options just to stand by all the time. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Although I don't drink juice very often, I drink almost only water and black tea. I would rather just eat an orange. Soup is a great way to get filled up and full of nutrition without having a whole lot of calories. And then fruits and vegetables and like salads. I love salads. If you go back and see any of my 400 calorie meals or some of my earlier videos, back in January, February, March of last year, just really ate a lot of salads. Which reminds me to bring up as a side note right now, the lowest weight I got to yesterday, and I thought of it because I renewed my license today and it asks you what you weigh, and I put a much lower weight on my license than I actually am to just speak it into action and commit it into a government ID action. Like it is, I'm losing a ton of weight and I might as well just write it down here. The lowest I got to last year was 234 pounds. And guys, like I said, I haven't really weighed myself at home scale, and I'm just enjoying just taking the actions, but I think I'm going to be below that, within a week or two for sure. I might, maybe, I don't even know how close I am to it now, but I know I'm not below that yet. Just by looking at my stomach, by what it was then and what it is now. So on that recovery, you'd have 1, 2, that'd be the third day. And then the fourth day, in the book, it says return to your normal diet. It's like, well, obviously you're not going to return to your normal diet if you're trying to be a healthy and fit and you're following this channel to be healthy, wealthy, and happy. You never want to return to your old life. Man, I'm not a big fan of the Huberman podcast. Huberman. He's like a scientist dude. he's actually awesome, but a lot of his videos are awesome. But then his advertising and his selling items, it kind of turns me off a little bit. But anyway, he had a great video and a great interview with David Goggins, and I've watched it a couple times, and it just got me so motivated today. The prancing cat is checking in again. My two favorite posters. I don't think I've had more than about a half a dozen different people post on my videos. Maybe 10 at the most. Maybe 10 or 12. But Angel Dust has everybody beat by a mile, and the prancing cat is in a close second place. And he is saying, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. This verse highlights the importance of dedicating all your work to the Lord. By doing so, you entrust your plans into him. And, it's a great verse that he brings up in line with this channel's mission to just be in line with God's word and trust in the Lord. I used to run more often than I do now, and I would even tell myself I'm going running for the Lord. You say, well, how does that make any sense? Well, it's improving my health, which could improve my longevity in my life and my ability to witness the saving grace of Jesus Christ and His testimony in my life. And me and I'll just call her my wife, because you know what? I put the wedding ring on today, even though she's not in the same country as me. She's got her engagement ring on. So I was like, you know what? Let me just lock it down. I just got a pack of these rubber band rings. I actually like it. I got I had my green pants on today, so I put the green one on, and I got all different colors. It's kind of corny, but I love it because I love her and I love Jesus Christ. And this verse, I just love it. Entrust your plans into the hands of the Lord. And me and my wife talk about it all the time. Like all of our decisions, all of our life, God is in the center of that plan and that program. And even going through this visa process, and we just say it every day to each other: trust in the Lord. God's plan is in control. So anyway, I told you how to make the drink. I told you how to come off of the fast. I'm on day 10. I watched the Huberman podcast. It was either today or yesterday. I think it was this morning. And had David Goggins on there, who barely does any podcasts. I've listened to his second book. I should probably go back and do his first book as well. But it was so good, and I get the idea. Just a badass, Came up tough, came up rough, and changed his life. He was way out of shape too, and a 300-pound, out of shape fat guy like I was, and he changed his life, and he's just a ripped former Navy SEAL, multiple combat deployments. And he doesn't even talk about that. He just talks about it sucks, go do it. It sucks, go do it. And his body's broken, and his knees and ankles hurt, and he's limping when he goes running, and he'll still go run 200-mile race, So let's get back into my program. I know I'm losing tons of weight. I'm just feeling it. I'm seeing it in my clothing. I'm feeling it in my ability to just move. My push-ups, I'm getting which by the way, today was like a total day off. I didn't do any working out. I didn't even walk probably more than a mile. It's just I ran errands all day in my car. Okay, I walked a mile. That was all the working out I did today, and I don't think I'm going to do any. And then because this is my first day off at work after working 12-hour shifts in a row with a couple 14-hour shifts in there. So I'm just relaxing today, and tomorrow I'm going to actually hit the gym and just to get out of the house and do my push-ups and my squats and my walking on the treadmill. And so I have a little program I'm going to do there where I do push-ups, plank, and then my squats, and then walk, and then, maybe walk a mile, and then keep doing sets of that. Maybe jog a little, walk a little. It's going to be great. Going to have a killer workout tomorrow. Stay tuned for that video coming tomorrow. Talking about coming off the fast, because I'm dreaming about coming off of this, me and my buddy committed to 20 days. We're going to pull up 1 day short just because of our work schedule. It works out better to come off of it on the 19th. So that's the minimum. I'm going at least 9 more days. But really, after watching the video this morning with David Goggins and looking up more Master Cleanse videos on YouTube, I'm finding people. A particular woman I saw this morning did a 40-day, and she went from 38% body fat, and then 40 days later, she was 18% body fat. It's 35% to 18%. So, and she looked not that much different. She was a decently okay, not terribly out of shape. Like 35% on a woman is not as bad as it looks on a man. Like I'm about 35% body fat, and I look fat, where she really didn't, even in before the fast. But then down to 18%, she looked totally fit. and did not do any working out. Just did it for 40-day master cleanse, So now I'm just like, okay, listen, you don't have to say you're going 40 days yet. Let's just get to the 21st. But the way I'm feeling right now, because it's so easy, I have no low blood pressure, no dizziness, no lightheadedness. I feel fine. I'm working fine. I'm sleeping amazing. So there's that. So if you watch yesterday's video, I want to talk about it again. The cheat codes that have been working for me to make this master cleanse. I guess I'd have to call it maybe Master Cleanse 1.1, because I have just tweaked it a little bit to make it a little easier and a little more fulfilling for me because of my working out is what initiated it, but it's turning out to be more beneficial than I realized. And what those are is the black tea for breakfast. And I'm used to that because I do a lot of 16/8 type of intermittent fasting. When I'm not fasting, I like the intermittent fast. And so I skip breakfast almost always. And a lot of my work days, I skip breakfast and lunch and don't eat all the way till dinner. And then even my days off, it's very easy where I'll wake up at 5 in the morning and mess around and go drink my tea at 6 and just not end up eating until 10 or 11 or 12. It's very common, very common. So with this lemonade cleanse, I'm just not hungry in the morning. So I just drink my black tea. And then I'm just having to try to force these drinks down throughout the day. So as far as weight loss goes, I mean, I'm drinking the minimum amount of lemonade cleanse that you could drink. Like the book says, drink at least 6. It says, drink 6 to 12, whenever, whatever you want. Is if you want one, drink one up until like every hour for 12 hours. Where I just don't have the desire to have that many of them. My hunger is just non-existent. And I'm less hungry than days I eat. You think if you eat breakfast and you eat lunch and you eat dinner, then you won't be hungry that day. And it's like, well, yeah, you'll be hungry every day for breakfast. You'll be hungry every day for lunch, and you'll be hungry every day for dinner. That's how our hormones work when you're on a diet where you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you only eat dinner, you'll get hungry for dinner every day. Okay, so this is what happens. 10 days later, you haven't eaten anything. You're not hungry. You do not get hungry. And this liquid, it's got to be some different, because I'm getting calories, I'm getting nutrition. And to continue on with the cheat codes here, the black tea for breakfast is just amazing. And then I take some of the amino acids with one of my drinks, like my first or second or third one of the day, however many I'm trying to get in me. As soon as I remember, because you take the cayenne pepper capsule with it anyway. And then I'll add two of the amino acid capsules so it's 1,000 milligrams of amino acid, just so I have some of that building block of your body, some protein. All protein gets broken down to amino acids, and these are just pure amino acids. So, you're taking a couple of grams of protein. And the olive leaf extract capsule. So I had one of those again today. If you watched a video yesterday, it caused me to use the bathroom like back to back, about a half hour apart. And today it was very similar. Did it go back to back? No, but it took a little longer this time, maybe 90 minutes. And I was in the bathroom and I was cleaning out, and it was wonderful. So I'm very happy about that. It's just very easy and comforting to know that them toxins are getting out of my body still, even though I'm not, there's no fiber going through or nothing to push that out. So day 10, and I really feel like let's just drive on from here. Let's get through these 4 days off of work, which I'm staying busy. It's great. I'm glad to be off work. I'm relaxing. I'm recovering. I'm letting my body and my mind chill out. And, I could have done it before and after pictures, at day 1 and day 10. But that's really not what it's about. It's about going on to victory that's forever, not just, some guy. You could take some before and after pictures of the contestants on The Biggest Loser, and then take some after pictures a year or 2 or 3 later, and they all gain it all back. It's just completely pointless, irrelevant weight loss program. It's just not functional in any way. Not dealing with the psychological eating and the psychology of weight loss and the emotional eating. And there's a saying in the military, like I think they can't, in Vietnam, I know they said it, like you watch war movies and you've heard the term 1,000-yard stare, right? Like, God, I think it was in Platoon or one of them, Hamburger Hill or one of them movies, when they made the comment, but I had heard about it before. I was in the military as well, but it's just kind of that look in your eyes where you're just staring into emptiness, and and it's equating to like a combat veteran that's seen a lot, and he's witnessed so much that he's just dead to the world and he's just blank. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now, and I like when I'm going about my day, I kind of just have that 1,000-yard stare that's just looking beyond all of my issues, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna rock this out. And something that it's really helping me with is I'm a very emotional person. Like I get a swell up in my chest during I can't hardly watch like watching a baby be born. I watched all my 5 children be born, and it made me cry every time. Or I can just be watching some television program where some little girl is getting rescued out of the well or something, and I'm just like, oh, good deal, God, thank you. You know, well, that kind of emotion can come up too when you're fasting, and just kind of like the emotional eating, or just the love of life and the joy of. I mean, our eating desire is natural, and it's bred into us to keep us alive. And so I feel these emotions swell up, and it's just like I'm able to squash them immediately lately, which is something I've never been able to do with this idea of just gaze into the darkness, Zach, and just march forward. It does not matter what enemy is through that gate, because you are with the Lord, and whatever is beyond it, you're gonna gain victory over. And so, like, I'm really feeling it with this fast. This is the answer. This is I don't want to call it the secret, because it's not a secret to do the master cleanse, but I'm finding it like this was the missing link in everything I did last year. And if you watch my my one of my videos I posted like a month ago, it's just like 2023 was the fuse and 2024 is the bomb. And I didn't even know what I was going to do at the time, and I was just putting it all together. And I'm just so glad it's only January. What is it, the 11th? So I basically started this right in the new year on January 2nd. So I'm on day 10, and it's just I'm going to beat that 234 pound by a long ways, and just dive right down all the way. Hopefully 70 pounds below that. All right, guys. So the only other note I have here is what I'm going to do after this. And it's kind of the reason I have this break the fast routine on here, because when I'm ready to break this lemonade cleanse, I have to drink orange juice for 24 hours. And, just go buy a bag of oranges, juice a couple of them. I actually like to add about 50-50 water, because fresh squeezed orange juice, if you haven't eaten food for a while, it's pretty acidic, and tone it down with some, like some cool water, 4 ounces of water with 4 ounces of juice, and just drink that several times a day. Okay. Knowing that that's what I'm going to do, I'm not going to break for that. I'm not going to like unwantingly break because I want to drink some orange juice. I'm not going to say, I just want to be done with the master cleanse, so let's drink orange juice. And it's like, I mean, the lemonade tastes just as good or better than orange juice. So it's like, well, let's just stay with the cleanse then, because you want to lose more weight and you want to keep going anyway. And this is going to take you 3-4 days to get back into eating anyway. So let's just rock steady, keep going, keep losing weight. And I'm getting super excited. So I set the video. I put my 3 laundry baskets in a row right there, so you can see like that is almost all the clothes I own. And I want to throw them all away like soon. Like by the end of next month, they're all in the garbage or down at the Goodwill, or whoever wants them can come and get them. Large, extra large, shorts, shirts, tank tops. It's all yours. So I'm getting excited to just keep marching forward, keep gaining victory. Every day I'm losing weight. Like I said, I stepped on the scale at work to just know, even though it wasn't an accurate weight, it was accurate enough to know that it was less than it said yesterday. It was less than it said yesterday for 3 days in a row. From weighing once, twice, 3 times, it was less and less. And I'm not totally against weighing myself now. I feel like the reason I'm nervous to weigh myself in the past is because I get mad. Like let's just say I think I weigh 240 pounds right now, and I go weigh myself and I weigh 242. And then I'm like, dang it, I thought I was 2 pounds less than that. And then it gets in my head. Oh, it's a waste of time. Why I've done all this work and I've only lost 10 pounds, and it's like, well, then don't do it. But the way I'm feeling right now is I know I'm down some weight. I know I'm feeling great. I don't care what I weigh. I started the year at 250 pounds. If I get on the scale right now and I weigh 250 pounds, I'm like, well, that's almost impossible. So let's just relax. I must have gained some muscle and lost some fat and drink a lot of water today or whatever, right? Like I'm not going to break. So um, there's that, guys. Boom. If you are new to the channel, didn't get a lot of live viewers on this video. That's a little strange. What day is it? Is it? Oh, it's the third. Okay. That makes sense. Guys, if your new subscribers to the channel have been coming in, welcome to the channel, guys. I think a lot of people are just subscribing and just kind of saying, well, let's see if this guy loses weight, but they're not watching all my videos. But that's okay. I'm getting some views on all my videos, and I'm appreciating them very much, guys. And, you know, everybody says it on YouTube, and I'll say it too. You know, a channel is all about the viewership, and thanks to you guys for coming along for the ride. Having said that, if you are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Consider subscribing to the channel for only 99 cents a month. You get the cool little icon by your name when you comment, and I will make some members only videos for you guys. Possibly I'm willing to even have some request videos, like members, any member can request a video and I'll make it like special, like if you want to try a different diet or try a different program or sample products, or, you know, hey, I don't let's say you want to do the carnivore diet and you don't know if Butcher Box is a good deal, and okay, I'll order it and I'll eat it all and I'll tell you if it was a good deal, you know. And that's just a perk that I want to be, something for the members that have to say thank you for that 99 cents a month. I've only had one monthly subscriber so far, one or two, and I thank you guys as well. Looking forward to a few more though. So guys, like I say every day, because it's true every day, Jesus loves you. I love you. And I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode.